final touch. Still not fully cleared. And it's in! Jones just ghosted into position. Nobody tracked his run.
Welcome to Instant Replay for MLS Match Day 30. I'm your host, Andrew Wiebe, and as always, we're taking a closer look at the most controversial referee decisions in Major League Soccer. We start in the beautiful state of Ohio, where FC Cincinnati were hosting CF Montreal. 22nd minute, Miles Robinson gets a yellow. Watch at the top of your screen. That's Robinson moving into Montreal attacker Matthias Kokoro. And is that a push? Is that a shove? Are there hands to the face? I'm not so sure, but Kokoro goes down, grabs his face, and John Freeman, the referee, plays the advantage after seeing Kokoro go down. Freeman comes back and gives out the yellow card. Now, Miles Robinson finished this match on the field, so it doesn't affect the result on Saturday. What it affects is Robinson's status for hell is real. Given the yellow card, Robinson is now suspended, and Cincinnati were not happy about it. I can see why. There is very clear embellishment, in my opinion, on this play from Kokoro. In particular, the grabbing of the face seems particularly excessive. Matthias, that did not happen, man. However, the yellow card itself seems to me at least by the book. Robinson, off the ball, not playing the ball, initiates the contact on Kokoro and pushes him down, stopping his run and stopping a promising attack. Now, could Kokoro run through that contact? Yeah, I think probably. But he goes down, and given the facts on that play, I can absolutely understand why Freeman produced the yellow. In addition, he's not the only eyes on this play. The assistant referee is right there. So for me, while I think the yellow card is justified, I do not like that embellishment. It just rubs me the wrong way. All right, one more from this game. Right as the second half begins, Joel Waterman makes a big mistake. First, he dilly-dallies on the ball, playing it back to his goalkeeper. Second, when Kevin Kelsey, the Cincinnati forward, gets there just in time to make a play on the ball, Waterman reaches out, puts his arm across Kelsey, and grabs the jersey. So yes, that is going to be a foul. The question now is, one, was the foul inside the area? Did the grab continue into the 18-yard box and therefore result in a penalty? Two, is this denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity? In the end, I agree with Stoica and Freeman that this was not clearly and obviously DOGSO. Why? First of all, Kevin Kelsey never has control of the ball. He's attempting to gain control of the ball as it runs away from him. Second, the direction of that ball is running toward the end line, not directly toward goal. And third, the Montreal goalkeeper is off of his line and has every opportunity to win the race to the ball. It's entirely possible he will get there first. Therefore, given the call on the field was not DOGSO, it would have to be clear and obvious, in my opinion, that Kelsey is going to win the ball and have an opportunity on goal. I don't think it's clear and obvious. Well done to the crew on this play. To Columbus, New York City we go. There were a bushel of calls on this one, including some we cut. But here are the ones we have. A trio. 52nd minute. Kevin O'Toole is blocking a shot from Diego Rossi, and oh boy, we all see it. The ball hits O'Toole's arm. Ted Uncle, the referee, says no penalty on the field, and Drew Fisher, the VAR, calls him to the monitor. Clear and obvious error, says Fisher. That's a handball. Uncle says nope, call on the field stands, which is his right, but I'm with Fisher on this one. To me, O'Toole knows what's coming, it's a shot, and makes his body unnaturally bigger. That arm is extended away enough that for me, this is a handball. But I can see what Ted Uncle is thinking when he says no handball. What is a natural position when you're bending down and spinning attempting to block a ball which hits your body before the arm? I say handball, what say you? Let me know. 70th minute, Cucho Hernandez at the very top of the box, and here comes Keaton Park reaching across. Down goes Cucho. Ted Uncle waves play on, and Cucho can't quite believe it. And I gotta say, watching live, I thought the same thing as Cucho. Penalty. But after watching this repeatedly, looking for additional angles that show the actual contact from Park on Cucho and not finding them, I understand, one, why Drew Fisher, the VAR, did not recommend review. He doesn't have a smoking gun in this sense. It just looks like a penalty. And two, we might just have to trust the man with the best angle, and that's Ted Uncle. I cannot see clear and obvious contact from Parks on Cucho, though it looks like it probably happened from my limited angle. Therefore, in my opinion, well done to the VAR for saying play on. This one's on Ted Uncle. He's the center referee. It's his judgment, his positioning, which was very good, by the way. You're free to disagree with that one, just as Nick Cushing clearly disagreed in the 93rd minute on the crew winner. The New York City FC manager thought that Ted Uncle, the referee, set a pick on his player leading up to DeJuan Jones' goal. I can see what Cushing is talking about, but to me, this is sour grapes and just unlucky for New York City. What do you want Uncle to do in this situation? He's checking his positioning running up to the ball. He has to backpedal to remove himself from the area where the challenge is going to occur. and he takes 1.5 steps backwards into the space I would expect him to step. Unfortunately for New York City, that's the space Fernandez is also trying to get through to challenge for the ball. I have no issue with this play. Just one word, unlucky. Last play for Matchday 30, Colorado-Dallas. It's 2-1 Dallas in the 74th minute. And Nkosi Tafari is making a last-ditch tackle in the box on Georgi Mihailovic. This play, again, certainly looks like a penalty, and I searched and searched for the contact and didn't find it until, yes, right there. Look at the right foot of Georgi as Tafari's tackle comes in. There is just a little nick on the bottom of his boot. That's the contact. That's what takes Georgi down. You can say it's soft, but you certainly cannot go to VAR on this one given the contact. It gets much more interesting, though. Watch the top of the 18-yard box right around the circle as Georgi takes the penalty kick. Did you spot the encroachment? Georgi misses, but eventually Hafa Navahu scores it, but it's Navahu who's encroaching, so this shouldn't count, right? Only, hold on, wait a minute. It's not just Navahu who's encroaching. It's new Dallas midfielder Show as well. He's inside the circle. The call on the field from referee Ricardo Montero Araya is that the goal stands, and Kevin Stott, the VAR, does not flag it for review. But in my opinion, you have a case of double encroachment on this penalty. The result of the penalty is no goal. Therefore, by the laws of the game, Law 14, check out this handy-dandy table, if there is encroachment by the defending and attacking player, the penalty is retaken. So in my opinion, based on my interpretation of the laws, the goal should not have stood, and this penalty should have been retaken. As it was, it stood, Colorado got a late goal, and they won 3-2. All right, that's it for us. If you see something, say something. Hit me up on Twitter. Big thanks to my producer and editor, Rich Hernandez and Phil Levanco. They make me look, well, as good as I can. We'll see you next time.